Man Talk to podcast. I'm your host Lee, and I'm not gonna even point.
Point towards your mic
You know
stand.
where
Just remember that. Just always go towards the mic stand.
Alasia. Yep, Alasia and Miss TT, Mr. Lane. Y'all already know that. Mr. Lane getting all the shout outs this week. Imagine that. And Rick, my man, doing the audio and the video. He doing his thing this week. Hey, before we start, let me shout out to everybody who's been following us, coming up to us, asking us about topics and all. Well, I don't know if they coming to y'all, but they definitely coming to me.
Oh, I get plenty of comments. Like one of my dogs was like,
comments
"Oh,
on the
I see you
topics.
back on your Ciroc." Like, yeah, I'm
Right.
back.
Yeah, plenty of that.
Keep watching, keep hitting me up. Hey, I love that
Yep.
shit.
No, Lazy getting her shout outs too, because she coming out now into her own.
They said she ain't acting shy no more.
She ain't acting shy right now no more. Yeah. It's all good.
They said we're gonna have to keep alcohol.
Yeah. She's starting to come out now.
Woo!
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all listening in, supporting, putting the word of mouth out, getting other people to listen to the show. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Notification? What the hell? I just put two words together. Notification.
You've been drinking.
Notification button, bell. Notification. That's a good one. So y'all can find out when we putting out new content, man. And y'all stay hanging out with us. We're gonna do some more stuff. We still getting our feet wet on this podcast thing, even though it's season 2. This week's topic.
Time.
Exactly.
Aging like fine wine, baby.
There you go. Over there rapping and rhyming like a pimp.
Shit, we the best. Oh my God.
Well, on
Here
that
we
note,
go.
I'll catch y'all on the next episode.
Yeah. Hey, put your shit back on, man. Let's do this damn thing. Hey, so this week we talking about independent women. And we can take this any kind of way, and we will take it any kind of way as far as discussing independent women or woman. And the reason why I'm talking about this today is because we got a lot of people out there, females, and I'm not pointing fingers and blaming, but they're a little bossy this right now. They're a little wow.
No, I'm joking.
He pointed at you. They're a little bossy right now. I mean, they on their game right now. I mean, they doing their thing right now. But the problem is, I think, and we gonna delve further into this, if not more stuff. You ain't got no room for no man, or you ain't making no room for no man. So we're gonna talk about being independent as a woman. It's nothing wrong with it. Let me go ahead and put that out there too. If that's your thing, that's what you want to do. You do you, but don't be acting a fool when nobody come up to you trying to get at you.
I was about
You
to
shoot
say
them
I
down like
disagree
they-
with you on that one, but I'll let you finish.
Let's talk it. Let's talk about it then. What's up with you? Why you disagree with it?
Ain't me making all them faces and whatnot.
But see,
Let's get at it.
y'all ain't been on the dating scene like I've been on the dating scene. And the first thing, a woman holler is, oh, she independent this, she independent that. And it's just like, bruh, like, that's good and all, but a real man don't want an extremely hard female. Like, we want a soft woman. And the ones that be out here hollering, I'm independent this, I don't need a man for this, I don't need a man for that. Them be the ones that be difficult to deal with.
Rick, explain soft. Because we got a lot of people trying to figure out what the hell you talking about. Right? Explain soft. What is soft?
The loving, the caring, like the want to, lay up together, not one of them shit. Hey, roll that blunt up and let's go.
Yeah.
And y'all know they out there.
What?
Y'all know they out there.
Now that's where you fucking up at any goddamn way.
What's going on?
Let's
Go. Damn, if a bitch hollering, let's roll the blunt up, let's go. You knew what you get. See, that's the thing about it.
Let's go.
You know what you getting into when you step in the room with the motherfucker anyway. So
Right.
then, couple of weeks, months down the line, don't act like, oh, this bitch ain't the one for me. You knew that in the first place.
Not all the time we don't know.
Shit, I'm gonna tell you.
But wait, what's the problem with wanting to roll up a little bit?
Ain't no problem with it. Ain't no problem with it. I was just using that as an example. Because a lot of the times when you get that type of woman, like you just chilling smoking, like it ain't no, like there ain't no emotions and the lovingness that a man's supposed to get or want to feel from a woman.
Well, it just sound like to me you taking too long to roll the motherfucking blunt.
Because
You ready to
that's the problem. I ain't never heard of this. Because
I just use that as an example. And now I just so what I meant by that was like when them hard ass hood ass females, like
why they can't be loving too?
Yeah.
98% of them not.
Damn.
That's because you ain't showed their ass no love in return. You gotta get something, give something to receive something. And a lot of times, if she ain't at your best interest in the first place, you not giving her no loving in return. So on that, she like, fuck you.
Cause
I'm roll that blunt like the fuck she said.
So for me, and I'm gonna tell you, this one of them things that's like turn off. If a woman constantly say I'm independent or my kids come first, like we know that your kids should always come first. What man don't want a woman that put her kids first? That ain't got to be anything you lead with, right? So that's a red flag. Red flag number one, because like, damn, what type of niggas you dealing with that you got to constantly say my kids come first? Right. As a man, I understand that. Yeah. All right, and then two. So my thing is this: a woman always says, "I'm independent. I pay my own bills. I take care of myself." Welcome to being a fucking adult. Can I say I'm an independent man because I pay my own bills? I take care of my kids. What we look like saying, Lee? Same thing. What we look like going around here saying, "Oh, I'm an independent man." Nigga, that's what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. So why do we appreciate women for saying, "Oh, I'm an independent woman"? You just being grown.
Let me tell you what a label come in at.
I feel like y'all niggas are being sassy. Because why is we even worried about why women is getting congratulated for being called independent?
For being an adult.
But we done had to depend on people for so long. Like we had to fight to not have to depend on a motherfucker around here.
Right.
And y'all mad because somebody is happy that they're an independent woman. I don't agree with all that. I don't need a man. But being independent, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Why would I want to have to depend on a man?
And then also on the other end, I don't think that it has to be told. As long as it's being seen, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because like I'm gonna tell you like this, I am very independent. For the simple fact, I have took care of myself since I was 9 years old. But at the end of the day, I'm not running around here talking about I'm dependent. I pay my own bills. That's a given. Because I want somewhere to motherfucking lay my head at.
And that's all I'm saying and right there. It's one of them what's understood ain't got to be explained.
Exactly. It don't have to be. So these women that's out here going, "Oh, I'm independent. I'm
like
neat. Yeah. I mean, it's a show. So that's all it is. It's a show. And then at the end of the day, half of them really not independent. They just trying to see what you gonna say.
I don't know. That's weird anyway. Like, what's the flex? You know, like, what is the
flex? The flex is they don't need help from nobody.
Okay.
They're saying they got it on their own.
I understand.
They're saying I don't need no man to take care of me, to make me feel complete.
Okay.
Flex is I got this respect because I should get respect because I done reached some goals and priorities that men be doing.
Right.
The flex is I got this power, and if I choose to use it against a man because they coming up short to me, then I got that juice to say that. That's the flex what women have.
So
Well,
can I play my clip for y'all real quick?
Play the clip,
Because
man.
when I heard this, it resonated. So and you know it's over a year ago or whatever, and I was like, see, that's what we be talking about right there, because all it is take care of yourself as being an adult. What you say, Elijah?
Show the clip.
sure.
Roll the clip.
Hold on. We need to hold on. Let me bring it in on.
Next, she's a strong, independent, fill-in-the-blank woman. For me, you have 3 times to say that. I'm a strong, independent, blank woman. I'm a strong, independent, blank woman. I'm a strong, independent. Check, please. I'm gone. Anytime that comes out of their mouth, non-negotiable in the sentence, whether it's day 1 or day 300, because to me, that's an underlying issue that's waiting to burst through. A person who has to say, I'm a strong, independent, anything is none of the things she said. It's like if you find yourself having to come into your house saying, I'm the man of this house. You gotta say you're the man of the house, there's a problem. If you watch Game of Thrones, when Joffrey says, I'm the king, and Tywin told him any man who has to say he's the king is not the king. Strong, independent, blank, anything needs to be strong, independent, and alone.
Rest in peace to the Godfather.
First of all, don't
I knew it.
hit it with the okie doke,
And
you gotta be quicker than that.
you gotta be quicker to that and fuck him. But at the end of the day,
Damn, I'm about to clean this table.
fuck him. Exactly. And I'm on him with that. But at the end of the day, and 9 times out of 10, if a woman is running around here talking about how independent she is, it's a male somewhere that's done told her, I don't need you because I'm also independent. I'm my own man, but can't even call the doctor and make an appointment. I'm my own man, but you can't send his ass to the grocery store to pick up a pack of bologna. I'm my own man when you can't even match your shoes with your outfit. So then at the end of the day, she got to come back and say, I'm an independent woman for the simple fact, I ain't asked you to do none of that for me.
But the most of the women that's out there beating on their chest, screaming they independent, majority of them got a man taking care of their ass in some way or another.
And the majority of them done been through a hell of a lot.
Cause I feel like this, Tulane, like how you said earlier, a true independent woman don't have to be out here saying she independent.
No, she don't. But then, like I say, at the end of the day, you got some females that's done been through so much trauma in their life. And they finally done got to that point to say, I'm my own woman. I'm going to be independent. And it ain't a damn thing nobody can do or say to me ever in life that's going to make me change that. That's how I see it most of the time.
But when that woman, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, but when that woman finds a man, at that point, it's hard for her to relinquish what she feel like she's gained. So, as a man's man, because there's different type of men. There's type of men that just want to come in, lay up on, lay in your house, not do shit or whatever. But a real man, she not gonna know how to relinquish that control. And I don't mean control as in letting somebody control her. What I mean in control is, at the end of the day, a man wants to run his house, but a man also has to know when to take a step back and let his woman control. Like it's a balance. You got to know, as a man, you got to know when to take charge, and you also got to know when to fall back. And the same thing as a woman. But majority of the women who out here screaming they independent, they don't know how to fall back for that man. And ladies, I'm not saying you fall back for every single man, because some of these dudes y'all be trying to lead y'all on crack or something. But
Leisure, what you got? Because you looking shaking
I
your head.
Don't feel like, first of all, I just think that it's somebody out there for everybody that can break that mold. Like, he keep on talking about somebody being hard, because I'm a little bit hard. Okay, now I'll be working on that, but I'm a little hard. But
Okay.
I feel like it's somebody out there that can break me from that. I feel like you have to be a certain type of a man to deal with a woman like myself. Anyway, like I don't feel like I'm for no weak man. I feel like people be weak for one.
So
That's
that
just really what
All of them?
that's a red flag right there. Like saying that is a red flag.
Oh, literally, that is because I just can't get how a woman is too hard for a man. Like I feel like you should be able to soften me.
Yeah, you should be able to come in and say, "Hey, baby,
You
and
are
see,
the
that's
man."
another thing. You got to take this woman by the hand and be like, "Hey,"
Or the
this
neck
what
and
we-
just like, listen, nah.
yeah.
By the
Now-
neck, nigga. What?
I mean, that's when you all go back to communication. Because I'm going to tell you, if you dating me and you trying to get to know me, I'm going to tell him and say, look here, you'll have to slow me down from time to time.
Yes.
Because
Correct.
What do you mean by slow you down? What do you mean by slow you
slow
down?
me down as, because me, I like to do everything. So if you don't like for me to do everything, then you need to say, hey,
Get a little control.
yeah, I got this. You just step back and you let me, because I'm learning on how to let people lead, because I've been in control for so long of my own situation. Yeah, but I also know when to fall back and let you do what you gonna do. I know that, but sometimes I might get ahead of myself
So let
because
me ask this question.
I'm not used to that.
Let me ask this question. Shouldn't a man be the man as far as protecting, providing, nurturing, counseling, all that stuff in his household from Jump Street? Shouldn't he be that guy?
He should be that guy. That's what I'm saying. When you start communicating to
You
that
shouldn't
woman,
let your woman be out here doing nothing that's gonna get her hurt.
exactly.
Period. I don't give
So-
a fuck what it is.
So let me break this down to you, and I agree with that. But when y'all are just dating, technically he's not your man. Like, so he's really trying to learn and figure out what you do, what you don't do, and sometimes some of that being hard, be like, man, I ain't finna deal with this shit.
Then
Like,
I'm
fuck
not the
that.
one for you. Like, it's somebody else. Like, what? I don't get it.
I
There's-
mean, like, go ahead, Lee.
There's nothing wrong with being hard. You protecting your interests.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me. You protecting your interests. You protecting yourself from getting hurt, from getting screwed on, from getting embarrassed, from getting played on, all that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you there for the long run, if you see the bigger picture, if you see that y'all gonna be a couple 10, 12, 15, 30, 40, 50 years down the line, then why not invest that time,
Right.
that effort,
Why
that
not try
money?
each other on
Yeah.
the same path?
I feel like you can teach. Like, you can teach somebody how you
Everybody here to be taught.
need.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
you
don't- you
also
don't-
have to be willing to show early on that you're willing to. It's like Tulane, like you said, you working on how to do those things. A lot of women don't work on how to do that. It's like you gonna do except me. What is it? I need a man that can handle me. Like, to me, that's crazy, because as a man, we handle kids, pets, the world. Like, we shouldn't have to come home and fight with our woman and handle our woman. Like, we supposed to make each other's lives easier.
does handle mean fight?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's not.
Is
Yeah.
that what handle means? Like, why does handle got
I
to
think
mean
it's-
something?
I think it's all in the person's perception of what it means, because a lot of times when a woman says that, it means, hey, you got to take me as I am. I'm not willing to change for nobody.
And then there's a problem within her. And
Yes.
then that at the end of the day, if she's not willing to change, because some women will say they not willing to change. But shit, you get the right man in their ear, and he's saying the right thing and doing the right thing, she gonna bow down. She gonna bow down. She gonna be like, shit, let me step back, because
He got it.
Yeah, he got this.
Yeah, that's a man.
Yeah, that's a man. You can't go into a situation scared because she done got aggressive. Ooh, this bitch crazy. No.
So how long is a man supposed to wait around, like in the dating phase? How long is he supposed to wait around till he start kind of seeing the soft side?
There's no time limit
It
on that.
shouldn't take. Yeah, it shouldn't even.
There's no
take
time limit
all
on that. Like Selene was saying earlier, some women have been through hell and high water. It's gonna take them a minute to open up and say, okay, yeah, let's do something, or yeah, let's get together, or yeah, here's my more feminine side of what you really trying to see.
Exactly.
There's no timeline on that. I mean, the timeline is how much time are you willing to put up with it?
Right.
How much time are you trying to put in to get through that wall? That's the timeline.
And then a lot of times it's not even at the hand of a boyfriend. It could have been at the hand of a father, at the hand of another family member.
Mama, all that shit.
Yeah, all that. So you have to take in consideration of getting to know this person, see what her life been and what she been through.
They don't think about that part.
You have to do all that because a lot of times, you know, men and women probably done been through some kind of vicious cycle in their life to where, you know, it's stopping them from doing this. It's stopping them from doing that. But at the end of the day, if you're willing to work with this person and work through all that, then that's when you're going to start noticing that they falling back and they getting comfortable and they going to let you in. And once they let you in, you know, that's when it all start popping off. But you got to be the man. You just can't go in there weak and be like, oh, she said this to me, man. Fuck that bitch, man. I'm finna go on by my goddamn business. Cause no, it don't work like that.
What do you mean by you have to go in there as the man?
I mean, you go in there and you be like, shit, this a week got popping off. Hey, I'm into you. We gonna work on some things, see where this go. If not, we can go our own ways. People don't want to talk.
No.
It's
in
no
this day and age, ain't no talking.
Yeah.
It's I'll see you. I want to smash. I'll holler at you later.
That's it. Then when you done gave her some good dingling, she acting crazy because you done stepped to another one. She
you see her out somewhere.
Yeah. She's confused.
Yeah. So I guess that's what we mean by being
independent. It's all right. It's all right to work. It's all right to have your own. Because at the end of the day, like I say, I ain't finna let nobody come in here and ruin that for me. You can't help me with no bills. You can't help me improve on myself. I can't help you improve on yourself.
We don't got nothing to talk about.
We don't have nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing in common.
It's not even about the bills. Like,
it's not. It's really
you
not.
You cannot help me improve myself.
Right.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I guess you got to have a plan before you step to somebody.
Is it?
Sound like to me.
You got to have a plan. Because if you make it 30,000 and she making 50,000 and she see you in it for her, that 30,000 gonna go out the window. She gonna be like, it's us, baby. And that's all that matters. And then on top of that, I think that people tend to be harder on Black women anyway, because we have made it to where we don't really need nobody. We really don't, because coming up or somewhere in life, it was already hard. It was already hard. So when she walking around here and she saying, I'm independent, because yeah, she done made it. She done made it out that trauma. She done made it to where she's comfortable in life. And in her mind, nobody is not going to take that away from her.
Right.
So I also think the ones that's been really, really hurt, they have to let people know I'm independent.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, some, because I was really hurt, but I don't be running around here telling nobody I'm an independent woman. I just ain't got it in me. to be running around here like that. No way. You can see it for yourself. I won't have to tell you nothing. But some of them feel like they got to get that out and let it be known. But, you know, I'm just saying, some of them, I don't do that. Yeah, you'll find out when you get here.
So does independent for women, I'm asking just for women, does being financially stable as a woman make you independent, or is that just one of the qualifications? Because we always talk about money when it comes to being independent.
That's just one of the qualifications, because independent can mean so much. So much. She can be independent at just loving herself.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
Yeah,
I
but I
ain't
mean,
gonna,
it's all, the money issue always comes up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They always saying, I got more money than you. That makes me more independent and blah, 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 so forth, so on. So I'm just trying to figure out that's one of the qualifications that we already figured that out. So go ahead, Rick.
and see, I love that description because to me, like, you taking care of yourself shouldn't be what considers you to be independent, because that's just you being an adult, right? But I love the way you just said that, because you took money out of it. You took all that. It's like, but I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people have been in those relationships to where your happiness is determined by your partner's happiness. So if they wasn't happy, you not happy and all that. So, you know, you learn how to gain your independence from that. You learn how to be happy yourself without determining on somebody else's happiness. So, you know, I look at stuff like that. That makes you independent. You know, not what you're doing for yourself financially, because don't get me wrong, motherfuckers up today, you could be down tomorrow. And just because
right.
you down don't mean that you're less independent. You know, it just means you need help financially. We've all been there.
And that's true too.
Does not needing a man making you feel complete independence?
What is that? I don't believe in nobody telling no woman. I don't feel like no man should tell no woman they don't need them, and no, you know, vice versa. We all need each other. So that shouldn't have nothing to do with no independence. You need a man, whether you don't need.
You hear it all the time. You hear it all the time. Women be out here saying, I don't need no man to do this. I don't need no man to do this. I don't need no man to do this. Why?
Because
if you that damn independent, why even discuss a man?
I don't think they understand.
Out here, they don't understand. And then they don't put that blue hat on that say cap a lot.
Exactly. Not the blue emoji.
Yeah.
Not the emoji.
Yeah. Cap. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, yes, you do need a man, sister. Like, stop saying that. I don't know. I don't.
And you might not need a man monetarily, but
you need a man.
You need a man.
You might need a man to hang up that TV.
Yeah.
You might need a man to take out that trash.
Right.
You might need a man to talk to. You know, like, you need him for something.
Yeah.
So let's just cut it out. You might not can't reach that tomato soup at the top shelf.
For the top shelf.
You know, like, let's just stop. We need each other. Like, if we want to be here for each other, I mean, we need each other.
Right. We need each other.
We need each other.
But
that's just like me being a man. I'm quick to say, yeah, I need a woman. Kind of like I was talking about was it last episode, the episode before that? Like, I need a woman because I just want to lay on you and have you rub on my head or, you know, rub my back or some shit like that. Ain't got shit to do with finances.
It sure don't. It's about touching and feeling it. She'll hold my hand.
A connection.
Yeah,
That's what
like
it's about.
Yeah, last time I said shit, smack me on the ass.
Wait.
That's what she said. She did say that last episode. You didn't hear that?
You wasn't here.
Yeah. She showing up said it. Oh, you wasn't here. She wasn't here for the episode.
Yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Right. She wasn't here for
that. Lee had said RIP to you and everything, like you just wasn't coming back.
Don't do stuff like that.
I'm like, damn, Lee, she ain't dead. She just missing the episode.
No, I clarified. I said RIP to the chair because she ain't here today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect and power.
Yeah, it's the touch,
Yeah.
it's the feel. Shit. I mean, we need that from each other. Yeah. If we out together, shit, you put your hand on my little butt, be like, okay, shit. And everybody know this is. Shit, stuff like that.
Woo! Stop it.
Oh my God.
Ooh, not put your hand on my little butt. Girl.
Yeah. Yeah. We got coupled up and married and anniversary and whatever. What else did we have that day? Friday. We
Yeah.
got something else. We had a whole bunch of shit going on.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. So funny.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. We had a happy anniversary.
Who told the people it was y'all anniversary?
I don't know.
No, we didn't say nothing.
Who said nothing?
But
She
why was
said we celebrating his birthday. We out to celebrate his birthday. She said that twice. And the girl that came back said, "Happy anniversary to y'all."
See, look, it's a sign. Everybody thinking y'all married and shit.
What
It's a
in
sign.
the hell are we doing right now?
Ladies,
don't
you better have
listen.
a stepdad.
I ain't never had one of those.
Hey, he might let you borrow the private jet.
Stop.
I got some trips to take.
Stop. Stop. Y'all stop. So
Remember
this
one
independent thing. Let me get back to it. Do what? Huh?
I
Huh?
said,
Do
remember
what?
that day I was Mrs. Lee. I
Yeah.
said, oh, okay.
She been Mrs. Lee on a couple occasions.
Yeah.
So funny.
And they let me sign the dinner ticket.
Girl, no.
Yeah. It is. She did sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what we doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. This independent thing. Let's delve back in there for just a tad bit. So I just want to know, dating the independent woman. I'm trying to get around to this. Dating the independent woman. I guess it's for you, Rick, since we talking about women.
I'm the one that been
For
out there on the scene.
Yeah, you've been out on the scene. Is it hard to date an independent woman that's she's saying it out loud to everybody? Yeah, I'm independent, blah, blah, blah. She come in with that attitude. She got that walk as an independent woman, the whole nine. I'm just saying.
All right, so you want the truth? And I'm
I
gonna break this down.
100%.
I'm gonna break it down into categories. And y'all ain't gonna like the categories, but
Boo.
so the categories: black women, white women.
See, why we gotta even go there?
Because
Why
there's
would you-
there's a difference. There's a difference in my experience.
in my experience.
In my experience, there's a difference. So, black women, yes, it is harder. I'm not gonna say it's not hard dating white women, but it is harder dating black women that are like that.
Why?
Because they've been conditioned to be hard and what's it called? Boisterous, to say, yeah, I'm independent and I ain't finna let nobody, they feel like a man trying to come in and lead them is a man trying to take control of them. And
Who conditioned them to be that way?
trying to, I guess society, maybe being around, maybe letting the wrong person lead them. But it's harder for our women to understand that letting a man lead you is not the same thing as letting a man control you. Because there's a difference. Letting a man lead you is understanding that your man got your best interest at heart at all times, and he's not going to tell you anything wrong. Letting a man control you with saying, nah, baby, you're not going out tonight. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do this. There's a difference.
It is.
And our women, I think, have been conditioned to think that leading and control is the same when it's not. Whereas with the other race, the dating experience there, well, I've only dated black and white, so I can't speak for the other. But dating the white women, it's more, they show you that they're just as interested in you as you showed them. It's easier for them. They're one of them, all right, I'm gonna let you lead me until you show me you can't lead me. Whereas
You know what?
with our women, we have to fight. We have to fight for that. They what?
Go ahead, Tulane. Go ahead and
I'm
respond.
already looking for your money.
I be
That's
so tired
why
of this shit.
they gonna let you motherfucking lead
I be
them.
so
They
tired
gonna
of this
lead
shit.
your ass right to the motherfucking
I'm
bank
sick of talking to
and
these
bleed
fucking
that
bitches.
shit out. That's
This
what the
is
fuck they gonna
ridiculous.
do.
We
the
always
simple
got to
fact-
be the harder problem.
And yeah, but
I ain't
Oh,
say
my
y'all. I ain't
God.
say y'all a problem. I did not say that
And
y'all a
then
problem.
The Latino women be spicy. It's sexy. But let
yeah,
us be hard.
I need me one of them.
It's hard
Yeah,
to deal
we
with.
hard to
Oh,
deal with.
no.
and them bitches is way worse than us.
Oh, no.
Who y'all talking about?
Latinos.
Oh, okay.
They way
See, I ain't never
worse.
dated none of them, so I don't know.
But see, like I
I
said,
need me one. If
like
somebody
I
listening to
said,
this and you're a Latino, hey,
Oh my
hit me.
God, really?
oh Lord,
Come on, bro.
and like I said earlier,
Hey, you only miss 100% of the shots you don't
nasty.
take.
Man, you think this is for the love of Slick Rick, and it's not. Like, if you're looking for me, you know where to find me. Nigga think he the bachelor or somebody.
Hey, you know I'm gonna get
Oh,
texts
my
and all kind
God.
of messages about that quote right there. I just want you to
Right.
know that. So I'm gonna
But
screenshot them and
again,
put them in our
Slick
group
Rick.
chat when I get them.
you have to be some type of man. You can't be no weak man coming into a situation with a strong woman. You got to let her know, oh baby, we're gonna bump heads until we get this right.
I just trying to have some
Yeah,
understanding.
try to
Like,
have some understanding.
okay, like, and then y'all be talking about white women, and white women they ain't had to go through the same type of things that we have, and y'all as black men should understand that, because
Right.
we can understand y'all. For most of us, and I ain't gonna say all of us, so some
Thank
of
you.
them don't be understanding,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't understand that. Like, have some understanding here. We all need to understand each other. Ain't that what y'all be saying? Communication. Let's
Yeah.
all understand each other.
And to me, as a black man, you have watched your mother.
Yeah, your mama.
struggle. You don't watch your grandmother.
I mean, y'all know my mama white, right?
Man, I'm
Yeah,
about
we
to tell
know.
you this don't pertain.
but not. But no, hey, I will say this: like my mom might be white, but I've lived like y'all don't even know like the struggles she's had. Like there's probably out of my childhood, there's probably only been like 3 years to where we didn't have to live with somebody. My mama had to work 3 and 4 jobs at a time to provide for us. We've project only white family in the projects, so I've dealt with it all, so I get it, and that's why up until recently, and also seeing what my mother went through dating black men, and me being born in '82, growing up in the '80s and the '90s, seeing how hard it was to do the interracial dating thing, up until 3 years ago was the first time I ever dated a white girl. So it ain't like I'm just out here it ain't like that, because I do prefer black women. I love our women. I feel like they're the most beautiful and sexiest women on the planet. But I'm also at the point now to where it's like, how do you know what race your soulmate is if you're not out there dating around?
Well, I'm finna tell you like this.
Shit, I never motherfucking know.
It ain't a damn thing, and I'm sorry, you can do for me. My shit is always be well done. Yeah, for colors only.
Oh my God.
And that's on everything.
Woo!
Because the day I defile myself like that, it's the day all my ancestors will turn over in their grave and die again. And I tell you that now.
You said defile.
She is dead ass serious too.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna have to put the disclaimer on this one, ain't I?
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna have to leave it up there
Yeah.
for a long time. Make sure you can read all that shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because in the beginning to now, 2022, we are not shit to them. And I put that on it. They still killing us because of the color of our skin. So why let them in my earthly goods to make them feel as important as the black man when they're not? That's what it all boiled down to. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care what you like, who you like, how you like it. It's number black for me. Nothing. It ain't a damn thing you can do for me if you ain't a man of color.
And she's serious about that.
I'm very serious.
Drops Mike.
I mean, nothing. And then you want to get all these NFL stars, NBA stars, and first thing they go do is leave a high school sweetheart that they've been with since childhood. Black.
Some of them, not all of them.
Not Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson left a white girl for Sierra.
That's right.
Well, good. He
Good. He got some sense.
And like I said, I love my black women. Like, they the most beautiful, sexiest women out there. I feel like our black women don't need makeup. If they do it, it's just because they choose to. But at the same time, now I'm just at the point where shit, hey, it is what it is. If we click and we vibe, then hey,
it is what it is.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Right.
I feel like if I had a white mama, I'd feel like that too.
Wait, what? Wait.
Cause he used to white people already, so it's not.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you're
my,
not.
My mama white.
Yeah, but my mama's family also disowned her because she was dating a nigga. So,
but your mama's still white, so I would feel more like,
no, because my mama's like the only white person I've really been around. Well, and my sister, but really, I say my sister, but it's really my cousin who my aunt passed away when she was young, so my mama got custody of her. But other than that, that's all I've really been around. My mama was disowned.
I get all that.
So like my granny, my mama's mama, like called my mama so many nigga lovers, it wasn't even funny.
Who? Oh, that's so ugly.
So, like, yeah, my mom, so it ain't what you think it is. It ain't like I was always around like all of those, none of that. I grew up, I'm not bullshitting. It's probably like 3 white people I grew up around of my family. So and like I said, I just started dating white women, 3 years ago, and technically it's only been 2 of them, so it ain't like I'm just out here with them. But yeah, because I saw how hard it was. I saw all that shit. Like, imagine being a child and seeing that. And me being biracial, I got it from both sides. It wasn't just one side. That's why I'm cool with not having a lot of friends. Because the white people would call me niggas, black people call me honkies, and it was just like I was always fighting because my mama's white. We the white family. Yeah, bro.
Mixed people do be saying that they get it on both sides for real.
And that's why the whole discussion of black people can't be racist is bullshit, because I know firsthand. Because people don't understand what the definition of racist is. Mm-hmm. So I know firsthand what that shit's like. So it ain't cause my mama white. I feel like that because up until 2019, 2018 is first time I ever dated a white girl. Because I saw what the fuck my mama went through. And I never wanted to go through that, or I didn't want to accidentally have kids and it, perpetuate that cycle, because I know how hard it was for me.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense.
But that's a whole nother topic. Independent woman.
Yeah, I'm saying that's a whole nother topic. So we're talking about independence. And we was talking about how's it being hard for dating for independent women. That's what we was talking about. We got sidetracked. But let's go back in, Rick.
So, I mean, but what I said was pretty much it. It's just that, willingness to let a man lead versus understanding what leading and control is. And I believe that once women really truly understand the definition of that, or what that, or see an accurate representation of what that is, then it'll make it easier for them to understand, and then a man won't have to fight so hard to gain that. You know, like, y'all know when y'all got a good dude or not, even in the dating stage. So people change, people do change. Don't get me wrong, but overall, and that's what I'm saying, like, part of the problem is our women have let the wrong men try to lead them, and instead of leading them, they were controlling them. So they feel like any man that tries to lead is controlling.
Well, that's when you need to come in and say, I mean, like, if they don't know the difference, why not teach them the difference?
Teach me how to.
Is everybody's not willing to learn? And I can speak from that firsthand, because that's what I dealt with my kid's mom. But she has, like how you were talking about earlier, she has other issues that stems back to her dad. So, you know, trying to fight through that, and, you know, and then at the same time, I think it is strongly based on their past experiences and also what they're willing to do now.
Yeah, and then, like I said, at the end of the day, if she was not willing to try to work with you on those issues, whatever kind of issues she had, then that was the red flag right there.
So,
I mean,
true.
You can see that very early on too. All you have to do is pay attention. You don't even got to waste a lot of time. You can tell somebody. I feel like you can tell somebody's mind very quickly. Like, you can see where they at for real.
Because I know as a woman, we can tell when a male has mother issues. And when I figure out that he don't like his mama, it ain't a damn thing we can talk about no more.
I was like, wait a minute, where you going with this? Okay.
Yeah. We can sense that. So I'm like, if this nigga don't like his mama, he ain't no like me. And we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Because at the end of the day, we all know that the majority of the time, a man loves his mama.
Yeah.
He loves his mama. And he not going to do nothing to disrespect his mama. He going to make sure his mama got what she need.
That's why mine live with me now, because she ain't had nowhere to go. And it's like, nah, bro. It's always been just us. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. He going to take care of his mama. And at the end of the day, if you're going to take care of your mama, you're going to take care of your household. You're going to take care of your woman. You're going to love your woman. How you love your mama.
So, and let me give y'all an example of something I've dealt with. And this kind of goes into what I was just saying also. So, you know, hit up a female like, hey, you know, let's go, you know, get ready. I'm finna come get you. We're going to go do something, right? To hear women say it, they love that type of man because he take charge. They like that, right? Response I've gotten before, and like this was somebody for a long time too. So it ain't like just met this person. Nah, you know, I don't like nobody trying to tell me what to do. Huh? How's that trying to tell you what to do?
You need to find somebody else to talk to then.
And
then we just say that.
That's why that shit was dead, because of stuff like that. But I'm just telling you experiences that men go through, because the majority of women say they like a man like that that's going to take charge and be like, hey, you set the date, the time, and tell me when to be there. But then when we do that, then it's also a problem.
Y'all be looking at the women with the fat asses and things like that. That's why y'all be in the situations that y'all be in. I don't want to put nothing in. That's the problem. It's the type of women that y'all be even looking at, because
it's like your mama said, we like to put our hand on that ass when we out in public and say, this mine.
I mean, you
that's
still
the
do
problem.
it. You still do it. If it's flat.
Exactly. Make me feel my booty big.
Yes.
Come on now. Stop running around like this.
Make me feel like that thing the biggest. I mean, you can have a booty like SpongeBob SquarePants. You better pat that motherfucker.
Exactly. Shit.
You better make that thing round in front of everybody.
Oh my God, what is going on right
I
now?
just don't get it. Y'all keep talking about the majority of women. I just don't know these women. Like, y'all stop trying to talk to who look the cutest and pick a real woman. It's a lot of real women out here. I'd be so sick of hearing about the majority of women who do this and the majority. I don't even be thinking about men that way. It's some men out here who got a good head on their shoulders.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta find them, or they gotta find you, whichever way. Yeah, but like I say, if that booty square like SpongeBob, you better be patting on it. You better make that booty feel like that's Nicki Minaj booty in public. But see, y'all already want the Nicki Minaj. Yeah, because she got a little gut. Now she ain't good enough. She got a little roll here, a little roll there. Now she ain't good
And
enough.
don't say that's a lie, because y'all already talked about the trophy wife and the trophy girlfriends.
Yeah, everything got to be a trophy.
Yeah, we did.
But at the end of the day, that thing popping like hotcakes. I don't care how much in the front.
I say this,
Oh my God.
What you motherfucking do?
I am not having it.
Because that ain't stopping. That
ain't stop
nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
But even with the trophy wives and stuff, like that's one of them things you would go after when you was young. Now as you age, you understand that.
No, don't try to switch it up now. Because when we had that conversation, you didn't say that then. Now you trying to be wise, slick Rick. That's not what we on. Go ahead and bring it back, my boy. You got to be quicker than that.
Maybe I'm growing as a person in my understanding of trying to, in the pursuit of the right one, and expanding my mind and understanding relationships. That you know, the understanding is changing. Why can't I grow as a person?
You can, but don't grow too fast. Slow down, slow down.
Slow down.
So, Rick, let me ask you this question, and y'all can chime in too. Have you ran up on an independent woman, and did she intimidate you?
Ooh.
And I think that's mostly what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good ass question.
I know.
And the answer on that is I have ran into one that intimidated me in a sense, but not made me feel like less than a man. It was one of them. She's so much on her shit, and I seen her when I came, you know, in my struggle phase, like financially. So it's like she here financially and I'm down here. I definitely can't step to her right now because I can't provide her that lifestyle that she's used to. Because I would be like financially, you know, don't get me wrong, people want to date unless you hit a certain tax bracket. You can come down some, but when for the most part, you're not coming down like that. And I was not in a place, as Kevin Samuels once said to a man, you don't make enough money to be out here dating. And I was at that point where I wasn't making enough money to be out here dating.
You actually was
looking at a laser face. She like, man,
she thought I was finna say,
man.
Look. She thought I was finna say something crazy.
He can't sponsor us. He dead. Like, that ain't the person we need to keep bringing up around this motherfucker. He gone.
Ain't that some real shit though? Like if you can't, you know what I'm saying? If you're not making enough money to take this woman on dates like she used to, or not even like she used to, but take her on a date, then you shouldn't be trying to date. And that's why it wasn't that she, like I said, it wasn't that she intimidated me as a man, because I'm securing me as a man. But at that point, my finances wasn't where they should have been, to where I could even be like, you know, when I take a woman out on a date and we go somewhere, it's like, shit, get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Order what you want. Shit, hey, keep them drinks coming. If I can't do that, then I'm not finna take you out.
Yeah, stay at home. Because we can go get our
So
own.
let me rebut that. Because
not McDonald's. No thanks, sir.
Let me rebut that because I think there is a way around that. If I'm making dating a girl that's making 70, 80,000, 90,000, whatever, $100,000, and I'm only bringing in 30 or 40, I step to her and say, "Hey, look, I think you're attractive. We need to exchange numbers. Let's go out, do some stuff, blah, blah, blah." She gonna date on my budget.
Yeah,
I'm not dating on her budget.
right.
Fuck her budget.
But what I was saying at that point was, so and Lee, this was at the point where I just was started working for myself.
Mhm.
End up getting with COVID and shit, kind of drained the nigga's account. So it was like, hey, Lee, you know how stressful them months been for me since that. So so it was one of them shit. I couldn't even date on my budget. Shit. I couldn't even date on my budget. So it was one of them like,
no, we get it. We get
Look, like I said though, it's a way around that because the majority of the time when women and men are making that amount of money, they ain't doing simple shit that we would do. Like, hey, let me get you a picnic basket, put some stuff in. Let's go out to the park and chill.
Right.
Something simple. Something they probably ain't even thought about doing. Hey, let's just take a walk down on the river park, talk, get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. And that's the fucking date.
And then guess
Period.
what? She
I got enough for a scoop of ice cream. I know I got that much money.
That's more important.
Yeah, she gonna like
It's more important.
so
You
much.
dating on my budget. If I'm trying to get with somebody that's making $100,000, you
If you
date
take me
my
on a
budget.
picnic, it's up. Like, take me on a picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
She
on
gonna be
now.
like, girl, that nigga took me on.
They
What?
A
they
picnic.
missed
Like,
the thing. They missed the simple
and be
shit.
like, oh,
And that's the
that
funny part.
motherfucker corny as hell.
no, that's
That's
so
what y'all.
soft.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. Like Elijah just said, somebody had to put some thought into that.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't got $100,000. I ain't got no $100,000 budget date wise, but I do have some wheat bread, some lettuce and tomato, some meat and cheese
Right.
in a basket with a glass of milk or a glass of Kool-Aid or whatever. I got a blanket. Fucking parks are free.
Yeah.
Meet me at the park. We go chill.
Hey,
Period.
when we start recording, remind me to tell y'all about my cheap date that be a flex that they like. I can't say it on here because I still use it. I still use it, so
You still using it?
Look. I gotta make you feel special when I do it, so I can't say it on.
Oh. I mean, it's the simple stuff that these money makers that don't have time to do stuff like that.
Right.
That shit counts.
Yeah.
That's a notch. Oh, that dude took me out on the date for this amount of money. And they don't even think about the money. They just think about the quality time.
Yes. That's all somebody be
And
wanting
then on
anyway.
top of that, this nigga even pulled a candle out the damn basket and
Right.
at the port.
Right.
Shit.
No,
In broad daylight.
Shit, I might have
Goddamn
to
candle
use that shit right there. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Bro,
and
don't
my
be
daughter
taking on
make
my
candles.
ideas, man. Don't
And
be
my
doing
daughter
that.
make
All
candles.
the homegirls.
around here stealing ideas and shit. This motherfucker burning candles at noon.
Hey, I already steal your restaurants from you, so you know.
I know.
Well, that
Damn.
Jamaican place got me so much fucking play, bruh.
Bruh, stop.
You know whatever.
Stop.
Damn jerk chicken.
You already know.
You already know. Yeah. So back to this independent thing. I'm not done trying to let this go because I want to clarify this for everybody. So we know all independent women and men are they bosses. They bosses. They in control of their life to some degree. They know what they're doing. They know what they want. They know how they want to be treated. They know how they should be have respect, blah, 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 so forth, so on. So do you think it is possible for a independent, we talking about women now, to step back, like Rick was saying, and actually not necessarily take off the boss hat, but take off the boss hat?
Why is this so hard to understand? We had kings and queens back
Because
in the
we
day.
haven't seen it.
Well, it's not hard to do. Like, it's really not hard to be an independent woman and follow. That's not a hard thing. I just think that it was supposed to be like this. It's already set up to be like this. I don't understand why. It's not hard. It's just not hard to do. Like, you can be independent and still be led. If you are the right type of man, if you are a man's man, you can do that.
Well, I tell you what, clarify what a man's man is
You have to be
for these people who don't know.
you have to be strong. You can't go into the situation looking at what type of situation she is in. And then once you see the type of situation that she's in, it's up for you to debate how you gonna lead this woman in another direction instead of just, well, she already got this, she already got that, and then you just give up. That makes you look so weak.
So
And I mean, it's just a man knows, he knows
That he a man.
that
like,
he a
I don't even
man,
how
he
to
know what he
describe it.
has to do, got to do, need to do, if he really want this woman.
so what I hear
That's
from
a strong man.
what I hear from women is I need a man that's gonna tell me to shut the hell up sometimes. But
Yeah, they just said that. They just said that.
yeah,
But not literally tell me to shut the hell up. But you
Yeah.
need to know how to.
Yeah.
If I'm
Nah.
out of line, you should be able to bring me back.
You
no,
like, hold
no,
on,
they saying literally tell them to shut the hell up. And
no, they ain't.
But that's what we keep telling you
Because-
about the lines.
Yeah,
because I'll
like
say
you
this
said, they might be taking it wrong.
with
But you
me.
take it wrong also.
With me, I'm secure in myself as a man. I know how to lead, and I also know how to step back. If my woman know more about a certain situation, then I'm gonna step back and, baby, show me what I need to know. But I'm also passive on some things because I'm like, oh, that shit ain't worth the argument. Like, that shit ain't worth this. But when it's time for me to step up, I'm gonna step the fuck up. But I shouldn't have to step up about me being passive on some things. Shouldn't be me being determined as weak. And women, I've talked to different women about the same conversation, and some men being passive, they be like, oh, he just not strong. It's like, maybe he just don't want to argue about everything.
And passive and weak is different.
That's like passion and anger.
Yeah, it's different. Because when you being passive, you're gonna be like, okay, baby, I got this. You being weak, you ain't no say shit. You just gonna let it keep on continue. She could be out making a damn fool of both of y'all in public.
That still goes back to the mind.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
if
gonna
you
keep-
ain't saying nothing, you gonna keep on looking stupid. When in fact, all you had to say was, hold on, baby, let me take care of this. That's passive. But like I said, when you just stand back and you got her out there, she out there acting a fool, and you just be like, man, this bitch, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to argue. Fuck that shit. She making both of y'all look stupid.
Right?
I don't want to look stupid
Me neither. Shit.
Oh.
in front of a whole lot of people.
Don't embarrass me.
Let me say this, and maybe this gonna step on some toes as well. Why should a man step back and let his woman do anything? If you are the leader of the house, that means you fucking lead. Now, on the bounce back side of that, I'm gonna take counsel from my woman
Right.
because my woman should have my best interests at heart, and they should have the best interests of the household at heart as well. The man should be the provider, protector. I keep saying this over and over again. He is the protector from everything that's going on outside the house. Don't shit supposed to be coming into the house without him knowing about it. That's my view of a man leading a household. Period. That's just me. I'm not letting nobody come up in there and fuck up nothing that's got going on with me. I'm gonna counsel with my woman, say, hey, baby, look, this chick, this dude, blah, 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 blah. What you think? She say, yeah, we should ride with that. No, we shouldn't ride with that. Give me a reason why. And then we both make the decision to say, no, I'm going to enforce the decision. I'm gonna be the step man. I'm gonna be the yes man or no man. I'm not gonna have her say nothing. It's not her place. It's about my house being the place, the kingdom. It is what it is. Everybody gonna come talk to me. I'm gonna talk to my wife or my girl or whatever, and we gonna get that shit straight. And we gonna look as a, like you saying, Tulane. I'm not gonna have my woman out there just butt ass out there getting clowned on, looking a fool, blah blah blah. We gonna come to the decision that, hey, this is what it is. This is what we both agreed on. I'm gonna be the spokesman for the household. That's how it's supposed to work. I think. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm gonna step on some toes for saying this shit, but that's my view of it.
And see, that's what I mean by knowing like how to step back and, you know, if your woman know more about something, you know, you take that advice from her. Kind of like what you said. So we was talking about the same thing. You just explained it a little different.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be the spokesman. I'm gonna be the final say. Hey, yeah, we gonna do this, or no, we ain't doing this. That's just me. I learned that lesson the hard way. And that's just me. I had me out here looking like a fool. No car, shit ain't paid. I'm walking home. All this old bullshit going on. No, we're not doing that. No.
Car, but don't come to your street. Mhm.
I can't get picked up. All this, man, fuck out of here. We're not doing that. No. Yeah, if you come to my household, I'm telling you now, I got you in all matters that concern the household. Period. No questions asked. You ain't gonna be talking to my wife or my girlfriend and trying to end around, because she better come talk to me about whatever the fuck going on in my household. I could be wrong. If that's me getting in everybody's business, damn it, that's the way it is. That's the way I look at it. Fuck being independent. It's a relationship. They call it a relationship for a fucking reason. It's two people talking about stuff and getting it fixed, getting it right, getting it done.
Yep. She might be independent in the beginning.
Yeah.
But soon it's gonna turn into
It's supposed to be, yeah.
I
Two
think
minds
that's-
work better than one. You see two different visions of the same thing. Y'all can see the same thing and talk about it from two different points.
Yep. I think that's a great note to end it on, Lee.
Yeah, we out of this bitch. Hey, once again, it's Men Talk 2, the podcast. My illustrious panel. Alasia, Miss over there, Alasia over there. I think she's drunk. Her eyes skinny to the bug.
I know. Hey, maybe I should have saved the
Eyes
Kevin
getting
Samuels
smaller and
clip
smaller.
till
Every
this
time
late.
she make a point, that shit gets smaller and smaller. Mr. Lane over there doing her thing. Rick, once again, audio and video. Appreciate the clip, even though you almost got roasted on it.
Once you realized who it was like, no.
Yeah, I was like, y'all know who that is, right? Yeah. Hey, we're gonna do it again next week, man. We're gonna talk about something else. Look out for that. Y'all be good, be safe, and treat somebody better than you did before. And as always, peace.